You don't know these streets like we do.
MZU TV there. It took a CN a tour.
Papa.
The see one no wedding. Nay, we near until be hard and ask him etuja. I think that in same nina the nanke ya mama rishimu yes a Friday in the nanke minya rishimu say finally we are going to put a pin on this. But the course was Saturday in Meno and Teresa hope Papa be our hosa. But Baba, one monitor situation in what's your take on it?
What can I then? First of all, Makade, Papa Shee. There is not a single soul on the surface of this earth who go to more convince me there. Papa Shee is a man of God.
So
there is not a single soul.
Evidence.
Yes, or support akusia sewa in a mame brumpoma. Yes, or say onona we in as a spokesperson. A spokesperson in Shede be the author of confusion. Eshe Papa Shee ni demeanor na attitude o show you United Showbiz and da. Oye demini pa type na se mpo no ma me brempoma na wokenden akosia se wa wokade e bia ye je mu mpo a ono onjem ma inde ewa ma ebushe penyin to park onbue na no no nkade eji no we jasha akosia se wa ma me brempoma na Papa Shee honansa on di 3 days mbesiafo ebien wobasaka Papa Shee because there is no decision they will make Papa Shee will agree to it.
I didn't hear.
Onye show you do onye show no do na papa yan owo mani o friend oye can about what to eat, what not to eat.
Yeah, I've forgotten his name.
A very, very popular man. He spoke on the show. No, he Papa Shee fiku. Na Papa Shee no papa and na man you we. Dama ma Papa Shee ono ye na yi Thursday. Ono ye na ma mi na yi de ono na de oye na Thursday. Osi subana Papa Shee de naedzanyi. Masese ende ebusuan panyin na ebusuafo ni nyina ka de. Mama akohia sewa na mama brempoma wonye Papa Shee won lead eyiya 3 days wo basa Papa Shee. Demu bruha nyina titru nala ofi Papa Shee. Wana the announcement na wo court obeye na ma submit eyi na ma wana suman don ba mama dem updating. Court nsam onye emotions. Court is what you are able to prove. You don't just prove, you prove beyond. Chede prove wo ye no hwe a onye ye. Wo botokro bia wo ho a onye ye. Document bi wo ho mo no ma ekita document na di or your original di, but you need a form of authentication. Yeah. Ye wo Ghana ha mo no me. That embassy zero ko. Na the marriage certificate edroko onumpo you need to authenticate it and sana edako. Etna ha monum na reco school abrochi US Canada some schools be o home ma what certificate na edifigana ha monum record. It has to go through a process of authentication and sana. And it is done that yemfen the eco US na West na worry about evaluate what certificate na you pay to West. You go to your school, will mail a copy of your certificate to West. You will give the details of the school you are applying to West. Inti etueka wurie na West ye evaluation ni ria. West does not send report to our. It sends it to the university you are applying to.
Okay.
The moment a report in bebe to winsem. Na wutiboko school no wo bobo egu. This is the same style court then. It has to go through
okay.
Odo for baby and fale tanu nkita winsem na mfonko. Makade lawyer kusi osa asam no so was wodro kwa appeal. So wo kwa appealing no wo lose. Mami akuhye se wa onsiu lawyer kisi. Onsu lawyer kisi. Awu lawyer kisi a lawyer. So far as na a uni date on sesano. Name day or a ben. And enyim. There a case like this, you need the original marriage certificate, not the extract certificate. You need marriage certificate.
Not the extract.
Not the extract.
Difference near there.
Extracts no contain the family information. They need the marriage certificate.
I contain signatures of both parties.
The signatures is dependent on the country no certificate.
Okay.
Until your country bia
and the war
no them feature no. But so far as it is a foreign material, nederba, ofi baby fofre, nederba, you need authorities there to send that authentication to the courts, not to you.
Okay.
To the court.
It's a court no straight.
Odo court no straight. And kofo say nkoda court no what to a court no mbembe sure that for wasama bra. I will na do wasama ko. I will not dey prove. Onya court no do kwahwehwe the originality or authentication of what documents. Into me so wo kwa appeal court no loser. Onsu lawyer kisi. Do oya lawyer. No wentu no fontam. There, one for kwani biado, no one sanka the original marriage certificate. Now one make sure the authentication is for the right channel, the right process. It is something so basic that every lawyer knows. Into that one yet them, no one will lose the case when she will. We are Odo Broni on shoe lawyer kisi.
Oh, didn't
the words are lawyer kisi or Yusuma Odo Broni during the trials. They were unacceptable.
Words like
side chick, slave queen, abadabadi, abadabadi. Entum na embama obine year names without having any proof. You being a lawyer, you know, Odo Broni onsu.
Okay.
Ori ebushe penyin to park. Onsu Papa Shee.
Any back to back.
Na someone was shoe na say. Nyawana was asa. Onsu Papa Shee. For causing fear and panic and claiming to be part of a family that he is not part of. The fact that in here we are related by blood.
I say we are related because umoja na muna misumoja.
No picture.
No picture.
No picture.
To park in Nibi.
Papa bo we yete there. In fact, Papa nu we actually yete there. Na papa no ponyo won kasa. Na papa yo onye wa ye. Inyo. No onye Papa Shee ya ye. There to park na de wo ho. But onye Papa Shee nkasa. On no was Papa Shee kwada de lumbe ni fedo ko tuno fa o ma se wo bro nyi gbe gate man wo saken.
Okay. Because when who said no say one of the reasons why Papa Shee and Odo Broni and Kasai say when ya no ntimi nya access in refuge on the command of Lumba.
Papa Shee granted interview to bloggers.
As say Papa Shee hates Odo Broni because she wouldn't let him into their home following an order from Daddy Lumba.
From Daddy Lumba.
He just hate the lady from George Britain.
Papa Shee Oka mounty PA systems wo gom. Do kwa kay evangelism. Mo pocho no topic no yo Odo Broni. Do Odo Broni e Jezebel. Side chick college obi na war. Papa Shee has done the unthinkable for them Casey. I'm telling you. Papa Shee has done the unthinkable. Oka mounty e wo gom. Or evangelism. Odo Broni. There was another
evangelist,
one.
Papa Shee.
Mpochonye me evangelist. Martina hama catch that nobody on the surface of this earth will convince Ame Abba. The man say me who ma can't fenyi pay bien. He's the second one. The first person was Agrada. Then a Nyamen friend will be Agrada will get a calling. Her calling will be after ni ordeal a wafim. But at the time I know a friend who do Nyamen friend. Ne friend Nyamin Hoshi. Papa Shee, there is not a single soul or war assassin dobotumwa convince Ame Abba that he is a man of God. So he is not my evangelist or a Papa Shee. There was another video, I think no, either court or say BB, and no sorry grant interview to bloggers. I'll say, or address the issue about being sacked, no, or insinuate there, Odo Broni yanyan. Na no homo bon no ntumen stand on Papa Shee because of home konkron Papa Shee. Odo Broni, Odo siu Papa Shee.
Hey,
Odo siu Papa Shee. They are forgetting. They are forgetting that no, some way, somehow, they are connected by blood, except Papa Shee. Mama wants to know hormonum. Na Papa Shee in front of religious psychosis. On from bam what to tell Busientem to a point that Obo baby name kase nuya. And hormonum man will be social media. What happened to time and of framana? You go home and your cousins and everybody, maybe I know when you know what did the foreman of fun Brempoma, my Brempoma. Anna, what say Odo Broni, Zena Fadi. Odo Broni Benina. What but drop one answer because they will know what you did to their mother. Oh, ye yada, young fahajan into him. Na de bia makade if oye bibia da mase wan fanyansa twase mi hu kiti for the past 15 years one another de lumba nyana atena Odo Broni. If there is any extra properties that nobody knows about, it is Odo Broni.
True.
It's still for that lumba nyim honi nyinala Odo Broni ne wonim. Since that even after filing the case, someone may say, "Wa oko back to Germany."
Oko back, yeah.
One not in a fee, non cofichian de kuna or your Odo Broni. Obia coffee wodo kitchia or Dobroni no. This is the time. Uncle Odo when your Odo Broni when you need a day. PR was muna winim et to winim no muna wa kumim. Some penny pana some pa. On if you have an agenda. The ABI, you want access to this, you want access to that. To win him. Na nyi panum bom. Na kire no do. Na nyi panum boem on fanchiro. Nyame bi wo ho no ma yare ya ode ye dwunu ho ebien, ode ye dwunu ho ebasa. Na Papa Shee no, I am praying and I'm hoping that someone wo ho no man kasa pada. That the lumba na saman, baby Papa Shee be gina bi onyi ne ho nkire. Oda no fa onye ndo obi gina no do obopu enenyo no eda dilumba o sheguayi olugwalo obopu eno na da dilumba gina na ahwehwe molisan niti oda da dilumba hu na Papa Shee because at this point the man's in a pet no be my Papa Shee weje ya azore ye and then baby ala hwe bag kakra kon kitaw na document see ala moto tasre be sia kolo word Papa Shee no ye hear full tea of how the marriage went because nipa no subani today nipa no subani today asemi bie nyi ho mo no me ka Papa Shee otase asemi bie nyi ho mo no me ka Papa Shee tase. I have read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. There is nowhere in the Bible where a true Christian is supposed to cause this kind of confusion. And kawa e claim me da honhom konkron ka honhom no awo ne mediator na make sure that things are put in place and ka what can then court semi and ka wodu court ntem no we pimpin obi akwa kehye na wo bia anta asam wakwa imboya waban wafandamara watena fom wahwemo sima wobeya woboso kunaye ye bisa kunaye abedino wom wase oda wo ye mpapem between owufu no na wona what I say between imbesiafo ebieni wona pa no hia da mpapem no. Let us be real.
They are not
say even if what are some no court no, even if mami akohia say wa wini a nka wona pa no hia da mpapem no. We have not thought about the pain that Odo Broni has gone through. They be amakade until you know the options that were presented to somebody. Never judge their decisions. Her decision to stay with that Lumba, nobody knows. There is no information biala. The relationship between that Lumba, Odo Broni, and Akosia Sewa, the truth is only known to these three people. And it doesn't matter who will call you and tell you whatever. They will never tell you the actual truth. So that you support them.
True.
Martina, I don't support any of them. I support common sense.
Un support unye team Odo Broni.
Me nye team me choose team nka me choose Teresa Bebrese. Ono no ye one true love.
Oh,
we have painted Daddy Lumba in a certain na moko. O the baby na nam TikTok na mu video say na ma koma hyehyem. People created the impression that Daddy Lumba at a point Daddy Lumba couldn't feed himself and he was being fed. We are in this industry, we have an idea how much Daddy Lumba charges when he plays a show. How much Daddy Lumba plays when so we create impression that na Daddy Lumba come na man ma me say Odo Broni no share Daddy Lumba. Yes, they had a time. Nobody is disputing that fact. They got married. Nobody is disputing that fact. What can then what say Mame Akosia say no produce Daddy Lumba no first one. I mean enjoy because there are videos where Daddy Lumba okay the Teresa Bebrese no finance no yes. First one.
Yes.
Until after Teresa no. Yes, Mame Akosia say what came to take over. I congratulate her. I applaud her for that. I will still maintain the process. At the time she realized that there was another woman involved with her husband, and no one will be able to baby ya baby. So yeah, what she was supposed to do at first, in Kayembodu.
Yes. When she realized that there was another lady in the picture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Men are the kind of people that they feel comfortable with what you give them. If that is what you gave him the freedom to do whatever. It was your choice to give him that freedom. And whatever the consequences of that choice, you face it. The same way, the choice of Odo Broni staying with that Lumba was her personal choice, and whatever the consequences, she would deal with it. True. But then my Papa Shee no shaho monum no liye. And that a time I don't break my komompo was when it was a penny be said, Kodo I am a day. Abadzina that Lumba da ye one. Papa Shee nyanko yo by force. Nyankwe oye by force. Nipa ni nye wan nanto, onye won nanto bio. Nipa no woman na pede che de do na me bimbada. Papa Shee, you go to places and you wear different colored clothes. Daddy Lumba we white throughout. White throughout. No che wa kumem no. Wan ka say jubilate.
E match ni tiri no.
And so into why match up.
Or mix it.
What? Yenya brofo, ye Ghana fo.
Yenya brofo.
Shemosima wa jijadu. Shemosima wa jijadu.
PR of the year.
Nye na way PR. On your day,
medical.
Auntie, Miss you are someone. Muria. Akosia say wa na mama brim poma. Won shoe Papa Shee.
Hey.
For the confusion.
Hey.
Hey, Miss once you wana modu baby. No, we are Papa Shee nankasa. Onsiu no. Onsiu no for being an author of confusion. Onsiu no. Ono no say nyame friend. Nyame frawa, you win souls for him. That is the purpose of nyame frɛ. Onko minyim so wo chapro da no. Na da musubani esi chapro da na wana baba. Onyi chapro da. No PA system no quarantine. Eh mom Papa Shee ya abo no. So what kada fancy ni kada obi ya abo bona o chede oyinyi po bon. Onya abo da bi o fancy ent no deep. Oyenyi po bon. Dem PA system ekweka ye ekwa quarantine. Senkweke kejina ho. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Need preachy and at least a baby so say being another more sure why jubilate.
Odo Broni a hot topic.
Some or a hot topic. Sometimes saying we act more godly than God. Deputy Jesus. I used to be a very judgmental person until I came across a quotation in the Bible, a verse in the Bible, where he talked about, I think, David. Onye na akofo woko kunwie na ekomedze hon nsu komedze hon na won ediba na hon nsu nyina asa. David went into the temple of God. He entered the innermost chamber where he was not supposed to. He took consecrated bread, That bread, if you are not a priest, God considered it as a sin. David took it, fed his army, fed himself, and the Bible says that God did not consider it as sin. What you are busily condemning, you don't know if God is condemning sin. The same Bible, the same David. David nyiniya oya akokra pa no. Na yire no man no winyina no. Wasane work of a young blood. What the man, the ombre na heat na kakra. Our Bible. Sometimes you can Bible la. Ye bi film oye there. Bible no nyankopon aye na exclusive for nipa bi na nyobia no wa access to. So ye ne kan ni fa. Yan kan ni benkum anka ho. Na asam ni baby oda no. Yem pam pepe. Yem fonto. Oye me yew mpapem. I am makwan ma Papa Shee or the Papa. And then before I end, I blame media people.
Media.
I blame media people.
No media, no traditional media or new media.
New media, traditional media. Since you be at the no wajin. Media nyiti. In kete asama. It doesn't matter where your allegiance lie.
Okay.
Say it's not camera nyima, you are neutral.
Okay.
It's not camera nyima, you are neutral.
Not for team A.
Not for team A, not for team B.
Okay.
But media numa pay. A year for team A year for team B. We underestimate our influence on the public. We underestimate our influence on the public. And someone croft ebak ebwe wana kan enyim nipa obe incited. A lot of these women wojeje honu kunum ho woje honu adwuma ho wokọ eka mache court wo abra asam no wona ofo wo hompo na wonyi ho Odo Broni ntu ne nsi court woda akohwe sewa wentu ne nsi court woda nso nkofu je hona aworo ho wokọ eka tena ho mo no. I want to tell people, especially on due to what they are going through in their marriages. Why for the person? The man you chose to get married to is not Daddy Lumba.
Oh.
Your husband, if your husband is irresponsible, your husband is not Daddy Lumba. Your husband is the decision you made. It is the choice you made. Face your issue. Not Daddy Lumba and Nebuchadnezzar for the winner. Face your issue. No Daddy Lumba no winner wo. Say what solve say what Broni na akosia Odo Broni na say akosia say what ho issue say it will not change your husband's thinking attitude.
Still now
it will not change your husband's thinking attitude. Who couldn't most can you no Obama say benyi no look adwuma this ka order to pono do. Enyeme bi wo ho mo no ma yenya mo safata. Na wo wankasa a year no if you are a responsible wife. Ebeja ukunu ho. Ebeja we adwuma ho ebeja wo mba ho na wakobodom pem wo court wakokon wo court obi na asem enyim no wo baby enyim nipa no wo baby asam na mfa wo ho wenyi fo wo benkum na warbaka de this will change the precedence of her, but it will not change anything. This is not the first marital issue that has gone to court. Or from time immemorial. Sister baby, after this one, obasan wako. Inye you know baba sisan wawa. Busuban no obachre mo wa beye. I will wukun mo suban most mo ba handle nyama. On no ba mo 1 hour. Mam wo mbombo release one frustration one phone we busian for fodo. Wa ba nya that lumba na busian for no wo be choose life partners what the mo hon. Na asam no baby oda no yem fonto. Na Papa Shee ebusian film ebusian film say epede ye PR take time no kokosua the dynamics of PR no kwana keke ye PR ebusian media fun when yipa ekuloti PR say no communicate what needs to be communicated, because you may have a genuine message to communicate but if you do not communicate it right it will be useless.
I think I support that, because what I realize is that after a year enra UTV session no, there's although the other side of the family apart from Abusha Penny, you know, Mama Brumpomane, Abusha Sewamo side, although they had their legitimate concerns. Papa Shee's involvement on TV yesterday has caused a great disaffection.
What's saying when I say me now? And you know, one kind of vide jima.
I own a
it's not TV to survive that way, Jim.
And on Yaya Bois.
And Yaya Boa Queen, and you come chacha. One could say a yabenipa.
How's that?
Ne area essay here deliverance.
So it has caused a great
here deliverance.
Great disaffection for both sides. And personally, I mean, me a DJ in Papa Shee from East Coast, West Coast. I enjoy some of his songs and all that. But seeing him yesterday, time I'm using to make a choice and team and he bear one more.
Yeah.
I was supposed to present an award at Ghana DJ Awards, but I couldn't because all of a sudden I wasn't feeling well in the evening. But me dark a crime, no me do dark a crime team any from one. Papa Shee need quick crime. Well, I was trying my best to understand him. I did try. Lord knows I tried because me she will be an pabwa, my dream, and trying to live like or reason like them. But me kwashe Papa Shee in pabwa na. Me reasoner so and I'm wondering how is that even possible? And I'm I'm that type of person that I do understand Obia and Dioye, but I'm trying so hard to understand Papa Shee. In what context? And I say in what a reasi ben muna sadi we bit messy. Say number one. Apart from say unye busuania, they keep stressing or bringing it back. Enti sebe oya abuwa kra na ye kan haya. Sanka beti say as omo pamwana.
Just let it go. Go and do your ministry and you have peace.
Onye busuani no.
That's onye busuani.
Yes, onye busuani, but on that me papa ka say me sure also say ikokro bedo na say krom hofo mofra wo himwa aboa. Kofi na ko bisa krom ho mpanyifo da me ye wanden. So ukokro bi so na say honkwala na udu wa ye hwo ye bo ye tum ba bo ne ade a memble mi nkwala no e ya nsem bia mpanyifo aka wo fie eno mate no mo react upon enti se ne mo ka say ebi mu ka say Papa Shee nya busuani Papa Shee nya busuani no nipa o kasa ma omo no have they at any point come out to say Papa yen shma
okay
so metne he say ka kire me dey aba kaka kire DJ Slim do ye kwasea me yen nyansenyi. That is not what I'm going to tell him.
Yeah.
Me and Yansin, Mokwa, me pe bibi. Oh, Abba, Equa in the cage incident. Oh, Mokwa, now I am busy. Nor a day. I am not supposed to say it.
Made me feel say Papa Shee is close to Mami Akosia Sewa. And Biana Mami Akosia Sewa is not the woman in your beer Okasa. Like she's not outspoken when it comes to the media and everything. And Papa Shee feels say she feels that need to defend the woman. But then I feel that there are ways you can get your message across without like insulting everybody in the process. I don't agree with the fact say there are some words be honoma yebe yusu ama certain people. But to me they be na me feel say I don't know the fact say my men are quiet and I said the people that they claim Papa ne claims that he's speaking for them no Emba Bonten Bambeka said no we've not sent him no that means he said there are some tokens that probably has gone
Smando a spokesperson. The problem is how he's communicating whatever he's supposed to be communicating.
Okay, so
your problem is the manner he's communicating, but not the fact say your
what's where you the bakasama one where you but the manner now or communicating is rather muddying the waters.
But have you realized the home me
that is also the stance and so what that dance so
Obi say most of Americans are not suspect them yes
side check.
So unim adeba na me person me can say the whole issue na public opinion eka ho bi. In fact the court and I say court to dine isi ho no public opinion so mo fa pa. They also want to read into what people are thinking. Na omo the judgment be ba and as omo pass judgment be a ebetimi ede abotoyem beba. So PR at the end of the day na essential e wo sa case we.
Exactly.
Hwan mo na communicate ye. Omo na omo point e clear, concise. Na any form of malice be and bisa. All these things were considered. But share one group of people and some are no more de babonting. Another group of people and some are no more de babonting. Na a bit dear time. Now me from I'm not going to mince words. Papa Shee Musai na airtime papa.
It's bad.
And coming from Obia Mekra me interested in this topic. How many times have we started? How many times have we started? Because it's about Lumba topic. I am not even interested in it. I want to remember Lumba as the legendary music icon. And no. I don't want this to be a part of how I make Lumba. Men pese sadi we beka home. But Enra from Enra in I had to go back on TikTok to listen and watch other videos that have circulated on social media with respect to this very issue. Some of them I can't even play it on this. Too much.
I think
too much.
For me personally, I was thinking of by this time now. We should be thinking of a biopic for Dad Lumba. We should be thinking of a Nehemiah yet to honor the legend. All of this is just deviating the attention. Right now, Haiti Street, and you ask people about what they know about Dad Lumba, these are what they'll be talking about. But this man has been able to hoist high the flag of Ghana, musically, Let's think about biopic. In the estate and how are we preserving it? What some of the beats and when they beat foreign people, how are we going to do all of these things? In the same way here. But big shout outs to Ebusia Penny to Park.
And that the man showed that
I'm feeling rough. Very calm.
You talking about Daddy Lumba. I had a concern, I would research on it, but movie free. And when Daddy Lumba has been one of the people who has always been big on intellectual property rights.
Yeah.
Me you see Nenyom for post TB or social media when he was alive, and he claimed the revenue. But we more man I got a notification from Facebook that the claim has been released. So I started asking myself,
who released it?
Yes. What is going on? It is if they are able to put things in place. Number for the rest of their lives. What we should be looking at.
Bob Marley's estate was sold. Still, the family. Michael Jackson biopic about next year. Still, families are enjoying.
These are the things we should be looking at.
And Madeba could be on this issue, and when you were a penny, and I mean, person man no better penny, but may go through and sending now social media accounts in now. Na me ya side with the fact that I'm say ye nyadwene mu yare kakra.
Exactly.
Because a dozen obia so they say papa yenhwe na adwene you
it's too aggressive with the thing.
It's like too much.
And almost spinning narrative be say they were able to spin a narrative of side chick and
wife
and legal wife.
Yeah.
But the CEO court a redefine side chick and legal wife in now. The position is not the title. It's the responsibility.
It's the responsibility.
It is not the title. A responsibility ne woman. Enti say yakasi aware ona onya awarefo ayi anaso ware ni asade a. Oti ase. I just say was sign football player. Akwa ne ba obo basketball ade no so.
I for football.
Football ni.
Incident na worry about basketball.
Ara na oba onse boot mpo. Onse boot or be bobo. What I say a responsibility no. And clearly I'm not the one to even speak for. And as I go said court can wasem.
Yeah.
But for the last 15 years or so, se nipa ba ko wo ho na oye, and I'm not even going to say oh we ni kura na we ni kura na that is not it. But responsibility no kopem se papa ni free mu no why na yes adwuma.
Why na nori?
Why?
Wana.
And people are still finding fault. I'm for a fool. Saturday na court no and Ghana say there I'm for one video that I saw a lady I say who saw baby na mukunu ho for koboni bia wan to. What about you trying to also analyze yourself to see say anything na mukunu ekwakofa
yeah
oba afofo
yeah
when you made the home and woods are some
emo akra
when you
what about that and you know the issue of morality there you can say you rema you be rema kwa bia yintimi nya ne sibre but truly speaking accounts of that lumba any niema na oyeye on the I mean with respect to madie me assure say atiti bebre
oh yeah
say mienu na yaye lucky a eyiniti ewo abonten na me bompa ye say fufuro biam pepie ma 13 fi eno so nko crash ade no ma no so ye nkonya problem fufuro we ani but that easy people are saying that obi bisa say na who cause am no be Lumba himself me ma me asema de bi o ka kire me o say ye ka se men ko ho na akọ ho de besi wo ho bia no eye wa na question be say na wo ko ho ekoye den susuam pa say so ne ayi ma me akusu ase wa jae e na o te ne ba bi din a pacho nka bibi sei bai kama
amme what kind of den oban Lumba no hon sansam ketenketa wa aka na nyo briska oyede makade the only reason why you bisa me that be dinti na that Lumba wenja ma me akusua say why it is for properties because abruchi you will lose everything oboko bisi no to be maintain
it's easier to maintain too.
It's easier to maintain. It's cheaper into one maintain
and isn't that selfish?
But we are all selfish in one way or the other.
But
so far as when it comes to so Odo baby, you make decisions that will benefit you.
Yeah,
that is your selfishness that you are in. And so we are all selfish in a way.
This is what because if you loved Odo Broni and you wouldn't put her through this. And no son can mammy and no. You find a way to sort this out. I won't yet the wajina hammer way look away, no way look away. Sign properties, baby, I'll bray on you on or you're getting no bray on you waiting. Every time I'll not feel it say, oh, I want to go. Nasa will catch me say because of a japadi, I may ne why ain't no. And now selfishness near japadi, I won't pass over my minty, won't jam and I mean go. Now watch it anything that will lead the wife also feels entitled. Because make her say jaime no when jaime and now mama me atna ho no I say legally if we are married not just say our real crabia mean to me worry be ma fufuro me boa
there is divorce there is divorce based on abandonment.
So why didn't he file for that?
In Tinisene Besia no super divorce, she could also have filed for it. The Nukun has abandoned, but she did not go ahead with it. The man
did not.
No, Keche, divorce based on abandonment does not necessarily mean that you need the man to sign. Ebia Mukuninye Slim. Slim has abandoned me. Minyim baby owo. So the law will grant me the divorce if I'm able to prove the Minyim baby a Slim owo. That is divorce based on abandonment. You've been abandoned. Or they move on. Until they were no good. And son they move on. Into court bottom were grant. Into Salumba. No one yet divorce. Now so you feel abandoned. And you want a divorce. You could have also gone ahead with it.
I'm almost spending narrative for a year side chick any legal wife. No, I'm sure the end game was to coerce people from getting to the truth or the facts of the matter. Number one, say utia semno na uhuni say ebia main wife or pointer. Let's just say we are anti side chick.
Side chick.
Utia semno na uhuni say Odo Broni ewo pointer. We are
pro side
chick. Is all support side chickism. Yes, also part of side chickism. But asem we asem a me hu say enye trasa na mpanyinfo e de ehwe ade omde asem ne to nsane ani no mu say no we aboa ene omu mienu nyina enye de enikuna ana ameboa.
Yeah.
And it is a simple ritual.
Simple.
a simple ritual to depart the dead from the living. And one. Ye is as when you are to China. Do you know the most dangerous part of it? Okay. It is the family head, the Busia Penino. And I'll be performance are right. Nasa Busia Penino. And now one side, any problem.
Oh no, what's on you that lumber in your picture you? What's on you in your picture to don't qualify?
You know one thing, eh? I don't think that the way is it Papa Shee?
Yeah.
The way he's evangelist, carry the whole situation. No? If we the in Kofona or Kasamom, no, they'll carry the same, they'll carry the information with that same aggressiveness and disrespect for the Ebusian Penny. The reason why I'm saying this is the way Papa Shee putting up a certain posture, and I'm going head to head with Ebusian Penny. You know, I don't think the people he's speaking for no, Omenyasa energy no, or put it that way.
Or say, a year name 13.
How? Who are you?
Who are you?
And this is a directive.
Who are you?
This is a directive from a year of Pimswo. This is because as some quite him, no. Not the date it was 6th December.
Yeah.
And ohine etu ede 1 week back home.
And they said they were okay with it.
Muslim we okay. I feel evangelist ambassador. Say near bebre or wha or no na fan representing any okay with, including dating into almost wash or more dear March
14th was a day. Like how? But when you go into our system, our tradition, if somebody passes, the body belongs to the family. It's up to the head of the family, no. And they decide to marry now.
Because nipa our no wegu nti wo ye yi ni wie na afe no so na we gya wo kwan
so what again
asem na ye yi na there is this, so there's something slim me for them information into across the issue about Indian year culture taking up Indian marital rights and the my term as engagement and yenta say that it is the real marriage and we are able to embrace and people will start so urban in fact between a quote and unquote engagement and a wedding ma oya biblical lankasa or engagement when David was going to marry the daughter of Saul asked for a bride price. I am confused. The bride price is not in the Bible. Won't check it is in the Bible. Bride price I saw Obi said for was a number of what kind of Benin, Nitibia, the foreskin and a wave charm. That was the bride price. And David presented 100, which was more than the number Saul or requested. Saul requested for that difficult one because now he was hoping. Then David onya na nkomfa ne ban omfa ma na aware nti yan traditional aware no it is actually biblical and Bible does not hate tradition. Bible untia tradition but oya na yema wa ye there so your traditional God does not back it. Bible or respect the tradition. A traditional marriage ne register or court without a wedding, you are very much married. There are women being for back to sky one engagement until that will be one wedding or catch a benin put on more because on warrant. True. That engagement, that is the right marriage. A riena the casha quarter, sir, you are okay. A riena and fan casha quarter, simpa, still you are okay because of your marriage. They will come and say, it gives men the right to cheat and the right to appear. One for Pope Francis, one for Pope Francis, Pope Benedict, Pope for Wabasa Sidunina, one from Beshira white wedding do. Se Benin no nyimbesia foot sister on you one bada or phone one city. The kind of marriage does not stop anybody from getting married. There are people who have done wedding, but they still have second families. that there are second families. Wa embesiafo no wa aja tum wa awara asam wa aware no fine. Wo wanya hwana adwen de wo benye obi aboba abokwan japade ho. There are a lot in the society. Inti mama wonye there once there is wedding no, the man can do this, the man can do that. And even in a case of divorce na ho nkeka ho no, the fact that you are a wife does not mean that ekwaya no wa asese obi bia wodamo. Court in wodzimbra. Court in wodzimbra. Inti no Tase na onye de there are people who did only engagement, but when partners if him no, every property that was due them, their share of properties that were due them, they received it pepe.
Yeah.
There are men who have married their wives only the traditional way, and they have never cheated on their wives.
True.
They have never cheated on their wives. Inti nipa na onye. It has nothing to do with oya traditional marriage or wedding.
Lil Jordan also, she knew her husband was staying with another woman and she looked unconcerned. Nobody did anything to her. Munchasu. Lil Jordan, Akusia Boat must say thank you for the explanation. I mean, in all fairness, that's the truth. Yeah. Because you knew, say, Papa no, Ghana no, and yes, on an hour back, on an hour meal. Sus. Sus.
At least a third one they buy, no, didn't it shake something in you for it to come in?
Third one.
You know, would it be our first one who can say, oh, it was a mistake? Second one, oh.
Second one was a mistake.
This is the idea.
Second one was a mistake.
This is the idea.
Oh, Debbie. But at the end of the day, baby, I think Evangelist Papa Shee, so betie yam kwa dia but menye sure so betie
onti
menye sure so betie
onti obia nta mese samani shasi yiji no hunche ye yi wo me yantoto braja nso no ye nkofu wa wo soso ne dai wo yi wo nti se bibi wo ho mu no mo botum wa ye
ontofa
ma daddy lumba botum wa shasi wo yiji no ho a che Papa Shee a onye onye na that lumba nshasi njiji no ho nkyerɛ se we wode no ho egwa na efie egura ye pay pada nko bury access everything
mama that lumba
na sisi haba resta ayi o say
inanyo mi osade mama mi wechi enye de
enye basa o say something yeah
wo hwe mo papa ni wechi wai abasa ende nipa won fata nyina wo kam wo pe wo de che meanwhile if you want to work in fact if you want to work Odo Broni a side chick Odo Broni wo wala sumpo no papa na wo mame no a side chick na wo do one wo ni ko de one wala
me who picture no
oh
Papa Shee ni that lumba what who picture no?
Yeah,
okay, in a more professional way.
Muni
picture. Well, you be see and ya run the time review. Your time there this time. You said they na it's fast already. It's bit fast 1 hour, it's bit fast 2 hours. Ya na tia fast nti mfa nche. You be see say na
nyame adum e che na de munko edwuma. Nti ye ebotumi ayem wa bo 5.
More professional. I think the level of one thing I think we also need to address is the level of disrespect na Papa Shee disrespected panel no
one day I'm not cool with it.
Yes. Some feel say, because I was also asking around how people felt about it. Some feel say she also walked in to Phyllis and why ambushed. It was show no could rational.
As we are already na nipa obi abona to honum dada.
But say we are saying obi be form impression wo so a niema awaye.
Intra.
Enti no form impression, but you also have the opportunity to change the person's perception about you, because I feel na nipa no share one-on-one. It presents you with a wonderful opportunity to change the person's perception about you. But lo and behold, I mean, Evangelist Papa Shee did not disappoint. Yesterday he gave us a lot of quotables, a lot of iconic moments. Yesterday, as an artist, I enjoy listening to his music, but I really cringe these days seeing him go on the tangent that is going on, especially from the time of far. nyame say ne kra ne na jenkwa a free time no starting na etifa so and I don't know what is happening because every the sense of reasoning has gone through the roof, like literally.
Charlie.
a wrestling
Maybe he's not seeing what we are seeing. He's not seeing the normal in Charlie.
But even if you are not seeing it, you just have a way to, put it out there.
And one person more coordinating for one. Mean that you have to reassess yourself.
Yamfancy na yebedo bibiase. Baba yedase.
Masuma das.
Catch yedase. Man like zero yedase. Guru Maradona.
But then, Slim, it seems like there's somebody in the comment section that is really like, the person has a problem with me wearing a beanie.
What's
Meaning how with me beanie ni wig and the wig and a two. And I made me trim your goose and my beanie na and they obey okay and I say ebia beanie na me shannon wig and a mammy canyon sasam. Let me understand what the problem with say. Yababet na hanum air discuss entertainment, issues. Now you are out there so busy with me beanie. This is my brand. Okay? Beanie no I am a brand. And yesterday Mr. Makokreku Mante.
Yeah.
Oh, whom was Ghana DJ. Unim say when whom
because I was wearing a dress.
Well, whom
now she dress.
And time is dress. Sally na introducing. I say, catch you now channel way. You see, so this is my brand. So if you have a problem with the beanie I'm wearing, hello, please concentrate on what I'm saying and leave my beanie because beanie need there. Measure 24/7. Who to me my measure me there Facts.
Religious psychosis.
McCain, read it. Read it. Into religious psychosis, then who that is right.
Yes.
And that is right.
Yes. And for Omamo Ebia Montiase about religious psychosis, Bishop. Me sure so Google
yeah.
Religious psychosis is when a person has delusions or hallucinations that are connected to religion.
True.
Quasi.
True.
Also, examples. Believing they are prophet or angels sent by God. 2. Believing God is giving them special powers. 3. Thinking demons are physically attacking them. 4. Believing God is telling them to harm someone or themselves. Also, believing a normal event is a special spiritual sign meant only for them.
So you fall in them category in one fellowship.
And the evangelist Papa Shee. Yeah, I mean I said no idea.
Most only tree.
And no idea no so I
won't die Papa who will not bought 5 mawa. Hey, who lose?
And so then again in the comment section people were like, oh, you should be happy if you have
a friend like Papa Shee.
And I'm like, hell no. Like for
hell no. Hell no.
Madam for pa na o keka sanse mu ye but then it's like how does it speak of me like how people go see me safe? You get it? Some me yonko pa me no nam see pa went to me nya analysis e fa kwamba ko krasi. No man, some way cry.
The Bibian what to have sangala.
Oh.
Bibian what to have sangala.
You be share our flip side. I say, and same can be or debut. So I know that we did it for the culture, and of course, comment section here be at war. Bagaya, Brana Betro, Adrian, or they defend me, but Toba keep it real because the street is always watching.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We show.